So the recent session I participated in was looking at how armed actors operate in porous borderland regions. I think a key takeaway was the importance that security operations in borderland regions, which are characterized by complex environments, by hybrid forms of governance, by often opaque networks of interests, are grounded in a real thorough political economy analysis and a deep understanding of that context. Failure to do so can have negative consequences and exacerbate some of the resiliency factors to conflict. So I think a major finding of our research into the northern Mozambique, southern Tanzania area is that while the epicenter of the violence has been in Cabo Delgado and the majority of the attacks by the insurgent group, there are important networks that run into southern Tanzania that must be taken into consideration in order to formulate a more effective regional response to the security threat. I think a major consideration for international and regional partners engaged in the East Africa region is to incorporate a political and development component within their security strategies. So while counterterrorism and countering violent extremism does play a very important role in these highly insecure contexts, I think it is important to ultimately raise the opportunity cost of people willing to pick up arms, formed armed groups, and to go to war. And this means addressing the central development challenges experienced by many states in these regions, particularly in borderland regions and the peripheries of states. What we know from East Africa is that the myriad challenges it faces cannot really be addressed at the national level. Factors such as climate change, the transnational nature of modern conflict systems have to be addressed at a national level, but also in coordination between states at a regional level. And this means, firstly, strengthening regional institutions to play a more significant role in this. But it also means that states have to be willing to cede a portion of their autonomy to a regional organization. And this means solving some of the democratic and governance challenges at the national level. I think the importance of the workshop that XCEPT has held over the last 2 days is that it brings together researchers that are really employing some really innovative research techniques, methodologies to address some of these increasingly complex security issues that we face today in Africa. And the benefit that I see is that we have policymakers, people from government and researchers in the same room engaging in a productive manner and doing some joint problem solving. So I think it's been a really effective workshop in that sense.